I have a simple philosophy, and it's this. God is the author of joy. He's the one that made it. If you don't believe that, think back to Sundays. Now, I go to church. Sunday's one of the most difficult days of the week for us. How many of you are parents? Let me see your hands. You're parents. How many of you have found yourself on Sunday, the Lord's Day, with your hands around the throat of a child you love very much? Let me see your hands. Yeah. You scare me. One guy's applauding. And you're saying something like, you get ready for church, you get ready now so we can get there on time to learn about the love of Jesus. And on the way to church, children could this possible? Oh, I see. I was looking at the timer clock and I thought it said 18 seconds. Thank you. My name's Ken Davis. Good night. Children become demon-possessed. I had two beautiful daughters on the way to church sit in the back of the car and fight like mortal enemies over nothing. This is why we have brain damage. It's why I'm an idiot. This is part of the reason why I'm an idiot. This is my side of the car. And I had girls. Girls cannot argue without messing with their clothes. This is my side of the car. Yeah, boys don't do that. They just go, this is my side of the car. You are breathing on my side of the car. Daddy, some of her molecules are coming into my nose. Does this drive you nuts? You ever hear this? She's looking at me. I get a chance to speak to youth. I tell them, don't say to your children, she's looking at me. Don't say that. Because that's part of what causes your parents' brain damage. There is no answer to, she's looking at me. There's no response. But I'm a best-selling author, 2 of them on Parenthood. I thought, I know what I'll do. I will put them to shame. So I just kept driving. I said, why don't you just poke her eyes out then? That is a wrong answer. I look back there, one kid has her hand on her face like this. Her eyes are already out. They're rolling on the floor. And the other kid's going, they're still looking at you. I tell these children, don't say that. Say something that your parents can handle. Something like, she hit me with a crowbar. No, we can handle that. Give me that. Don't do it again. You ever grab the rearview mirror and give your children the Sunday morning look of love? You ever do that? Then you say something that makes no sense. You want me to come back there? Let me tell you what your kids are thinking. They're going, yeah, come on back. Come on, you're doing 75 miles an hour. Come on back. Let's see what happens to the car. And you can't go back because you are doing 75. Why? You're late. I got a nasty letter from a woman when I was talking about that, because you also use the rearview mirror to swing like this. That's why a lot of people have rotator cuff damage, because they're swinging. And the kids know, they know the spot in your car your arm can't reach. You're going, and they're going strike 2. She said I was promoting child abuse. Nothing could be further from the truth, but I got tense. I said, I'm never going to tell that story again. She wrote me a letter. Isn't it funny? You get thousands of letters praising what you've done, talking about what good happened as a result of it. You get one like that, you spend the rest of your year looking at that, reading it over. I said, I'm never telling it again. Then I was in a group like this, forgot what the next story was. And that one was kind of on my shoulder going, me, tell me. So I told it one more time. Sure enough, before I finished, an elderly man got up in the back and came to me like, he just came up the aisle like this, doing this. At first I thought, Bernie, but it wasn't. going to turn out good. He got up on the stage. I hadn't even left the stage yet. He said, I'm going to tell you something. When you were talking about swinging your arm at those children, he said, I learned a lesson about that a long time ago. And I just froze. I didn't know what to say. I hate this kind of stuff. So I just said, well, what'd you learn? And that little old guy leaned over and he got this little twinkle in his eye, and he said, God taught me that a touch on the brakes brings them right into play. You know why we laugh at this stuff? Because it's real. We've experienced it. It's there. It happens in our cars. None of us are perfect.